Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurida. I'm a student at the University of Pasir Pangarayan, semester 4. Okay, today I will explain about noun-phrase and agreement. Nouns not only represent entities like people, place, or things, but also denote abstract, intangible concepts such happiness, information. Such a diversity of references renders it difficult to classify nouns solely according to their meanings. The following cards show the canonical classification of nouns taking into account semantic differences, also considering their formal and grammatical properties. There are the types. 1. Types of nouns in English. 2. Combination possibilities with determiners. Proper nouns do not combine with any determiner, as can be seen from the card. Count nouns have singular and plural, whereas uncountable nouns combine only the S not in chapter 1. Some common nouns may be counts, none cannot, depending on the kind of reference they have. Example: be countable when it refers to a specific, can be non-countable when it refers to check in general. Together with verbs, nouns are of pivotal importance in English, forming the semantic structural components of sentence. This chapter deals with the structural, semantic, and intentional dimension of NPS, with focus on the agreement relationship of nouns with determiners and of noun phrase with verbs. Syntactic structure. As noted before, common nouns can have a determiner as a specifier, unlike proper and nouns. In particular, count nouns cannot be used without a determiner when they are singular. A. Book is available in most countries. B. Student studies English for 4 hours a day. Recess is available in most countries. D. Students study English for 4 hours a day. We can see here that most nouns or plural count nouns are fully grammatical as bare noun phrase. This has the consequence for our grammatical analysis that singular countable noun students select a determiner as specifier. As we have seen in chapter 2 and 4, there are various kinds of expression which can serve as determiners. Projection of proper nouns. Some proper nouns usually refer to something or someone unique. They do not normally the plural form and cannot occur with a determiner. Example A. Zone bill shield January. B. A zone, a bill, a shield, a January. However, forever nouns can be converted into countable nouns when they refer to a particular individual of type of individual. In such case, proper nouns are converted into common nouns. May select a consider nominal modifiers, agreement types, and morphosynthetic features. Non-determiner agreement. Common nouns in English participate in their types of agreement. First, they are involved determiner noun agreement. All countable nouns are used as singular or plural. They combine with a determiner. There must be an agreement relationship between the two. That in turn means that the head noun's number shall be identical to that of each after. Pronoun antecedent agreement. As noted earlier, a second type of agreement is pronoun antecedent agreement. Is as indicated. As we have previously saw, nouns have noun, person, and gender for their AGR follows. Subject-verb agreement. The third type of agreement is subject-verb agreement, which is one of the most important phenomena in English syntax. This fact shows us that a verb basically specifies the information about the number as well person flows of the subject that selects verb. To show how the agreement system works, we will use some simple example. A. The boy swim or swim. B. The boy swim or swims. English verb will have at least the following selection information. Semantic agreement feature, morphosynthetic and index agreement. What we have seen so far is that the morphosynthetic of noun or verb can be specified and may be inherited by first bulk out of them. However, consider now the following example. A. The has grown at table 9 or is getting cold. B. The has grown at table 9 is or are getting angry. Here the verb form singular to agree with the this being referred to rather than with a plurality of vowels. As indicated in the lexical, the morphosynthetic, whereas the index follows is singular. In the present Analisa, this that combine with a plural determiner but with a singular verb. This is possible as noted earlier section 2, since the index value is accorded to a singular individual in the context of utterance. The present Analisa thus generate the following structure of the sentence. The point here is that the number of the verb match that of the pronoun, also index based. Partitive in PS and agreement. Basic properties. With regard to the NP internal elements between which we might find instances of agreement. There are two main types of NP in English: simple NPS and impartitive NPS. So in respectively. The partitive construction in a law almost non-countable sum occur with a log containing a singular noun, but as we can see in the same element serving as determiners cannot directly precede such nouns. Another difference concerns two types of partitive NPS. Type 1 A. Each of the suggestion is acceptable. B. Neither of the cars has air conditioning. C. None of these men wants to be president. In type 2, A. Most of the fruit is rotten. B. Most of the children are here. C. Some of the soup needs more salt. D. Some of the dinners need minutes. E. All of the land belongs to the government. If all of these cars belong to me. Visit the quantiverse complement. Type 2 pronouns do not have such a requirement on the complement. Note that all examples in are acceptable in contrast to this. The contrast here indicates that type 2 pronouns can combine with a preposition in singular. This is simply predicate signs. Our analysis places no restriction on the noun for the inner. Measure noun phrase. There are also so-called measure noun phrase construction which are similar to particular construction. Consider the following contracts: A. 1 pound of those beans. B. Their feet of that word. C. A quart of Bob cider. We can see here that is the heart which determines the fall of the wall. The inner in the does not affect the fall at left. That observation leads us to pause in the following lexical entry for a measure noun. Postnominal modifiers. Postnominal modifiers are basically the same as pronominal modifiers with respect to what are modifying. Okay, I think that's my explanation about noun phrase and agreement. If you found many mistakes in my explanation, please forgive me. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.